Hello, my name is Kassidy Clark, and my research focuses on the environmental and ethical risks of rodent contraceptives, specifically products like Contrapest, which are increasingly used in cities across the United States as a humane alternative to rodenticides. These products are approved by the EPA and regulated under the same framework as poisons, but unlike traditional rodenticides, which kill within days, contraceptives introduce long-term physiological disruptions. They interfere with reproductive systems using chemicals like triptolide and VCD, which are marketed as humane. In reality, these substances can cause organ damage, hormonal disruption, and lasting health impacts in rats. A 2019 study found female rodents exposed to these chemicals experienced cardiovascular effects that lasted for over 2 months. A 2017 study showed that male rats suffered long-term reproductive harm and tissue damage. These effects are often invisible to observers, but are still biologically significant. Beyond the rats themselves, there's a broader ecological concern: non-target species. These chemicals can remain in a treated rodent's body, potentially accumulating in tissue. This poses a risk to predators like barn owls, hawks, and even domestic pets, who may ingest the contraceptive secondhand by eating an exposed rat. There's also the chance that rats may carry treated materials back to their nests, where other animals could come into contact with them. While we don't yet have definitive evidence of widespread secondary poisoning, the lack of independent, long-term research means we can't rule it out. These chemicals are biologically active and capable of harm, making secondary exposure a real and plausible risk. Public awareness of these risks is low, and greater education is urgently needed to ensure informed decision-making. Our primary audience includes Canadian regulatory bodies, internal scientific review panels, and independent agencies currently evaluating whether these products are appropriate for use in Canada's urban environments. And there's another critical layer: rodent population dynamics. Research shows that when rats experience stress, like reproductive suppression, they often respond with increased breeding, earlier reproduction, and large litters. This rebound effect can undermine long-term control efforts and lead to more volatile, resilient populations. The biggest challenge here is that the market is growing faster than the science. Cities are adopting these products with minimal oversight, drawn in by words like organic or non-lethal. But the absence of death does not mean the absence of harm. That's why I advocate for a precautionary pause in the widespread adoption of these contraceptives until transparent, independent research confirms their safety. In the meantime, we should focus on proven, humane alternatives: better waste management, sealing off building access points, and encouraging natural predators like owls. These methods are not only more sustainable, they align with the mission of Defend Them All, which aims to protect both targeted and non-targeted animals through ethical, science-based practices. Until we have answers, we must prioritize transparency, accountability, and compassion for all species affected by pest control. Thank you.
The bees need the trees, but without the trees, there's no bees.
We need the bees in the trees, so save the bees in the trees.